I'm Shannon. On my channel, I talk all about manifesting. I am your favorite manifestation coach because you have success. You belong here. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Hello, everyone joining. I'm talking about manifesting. And today's topic, I want to talk about, do you need to take action to manifest? And you don't. You do not have to take action to manifest. You are the creator of your reality and all possibilities exist. You don't have to necessarily take action. Now, do I want you to live a life that you love? Yes. You'll naturally be doing things that you would do in your day. But to manifest anything, you don't have to take specific action to do it. I'll give an example. When I was traveling, my boyfriend, my man was like, let's go on vacation this specific weekend. I was like, okay, yeah, that looks good. I'm looking at my calendar and I start thinking to myself, okay, but that's the weekend I have my kids. I have my kids that weekend. I thought, but I'm sure their dad will take them that weekend. That's all I thought in my head. I didn't have to take any action for this, okay? My man had suggested a vacation in a specific weekend to go out of the country, and I was like, yeah, I think that looks good, but I'm supposed to have my kids. So I look at my calendar, and I think, well, you know what? I know this will all work out. Well, guess what happened? 1 hour later, my kid's dad called me to say, can I take the kids that exact weekend? I did not have to take action. I took no action whatsoever. You guys don't necessarily have to take action. Your reality is already reflecting you. More importantly, understand, if you decide you're already in the end, you're already in the end. I mean, all the time you're living only in the present moment, right? We understand that, right? There's only the present moment. If you declare and you claim yourself to be somebody where it always works out in your favor, you always get what you want, then it will just naturally unfold in the way for you to get what you want. I didn't even have to pick up the phone for figuring out about my kids. I already had affirmed my life is very harmonious. Things always work out. They always go in my favor. I'm always in the right place. Things always work out for me. The right place is the present moment. I am always in the right place. This is the present moment. I don't have to take action. Things just come to me. I'm a magnet for all my desires. They show up for me. Okay, another example. I've given this example before, but I think it's a fun one because many of you ask about how do you meet new love. I just declared, when I was dating, I just declared I'm going to meet someone organically. That's all I claimed. I'm meeting someone organically. And so the action step I took, which I had no idea, I wasn't looking for someone to meet that particular day. My friends took me out for my birthday to an Italian place. And while we were having dinner, a gentleman approached our table and started telling all my friends, like, hey, who's your beautiful friend, talking about me. When I went to the bathroom, my friends gave my number to him. They asked me if it's okay. And by the way, I started seeing that guy. So I didn't have to take any action. I just declared I'm going to meet someone organically. That's one example. I have lots of examples from my own life and from my clients. Just declare what you want. It will come to you. Don't worry about it. I just took the natural steps I would in that day. I didn't sit home thinking, oh, it's my birthday and I'm sad and I don't have someone. No, I already knew. I declared it to the world, the universe, right? Which is you. The universe is within you. God is within you. So you just declare it. It's within you. And then I didn't need to keep affirming a million times. I just made a declaration, decided it, and I went on with my day. You can manifest anything to come to you. You do not have to take any action. Things come to me on a consistent basis, whether it's money, new clients, whether it's friends inviting me to go somewhere. I'm always included. I'm always invited. I created that intentionally, by the way. It's not something that just came into my life. I created intentionally. This is conscious creation. Consciously choosing the type of experience I wanted to experience in the world, okay? I'm teaching reality creation, and I'm creating it as a lifestyle. That is why I named my company Lifestyle Manifesting, because this is a lifestyle, a conscious choosing of what you want to be in your world and how you want to experience the world. Everything in your world is a reflection of you. So all you have to do is do the inner work. Imagine yourself having something, claim yourself to have already what you desire. You're claiming it. You must say it before it becomes and matches in your world, where you're matched in that reality. That reality will shift for you to be into that timeline. So you don't have to take action. I have so many stories. All my great stories, my personal dating stories, I share those all in my VIP group. So if you guys want to learn more, join my VIP group. You will level up in my VIP group, and you will know how to be a master at manifesting, where things just come to you and you don't have to take the action. I just assume something and I get a call inviting me on a vacation. I think about it and I get a call. No matter what it is. Okay, I love you guys. You can do this too. If I can do it, you can do it. It is a mental discipline. Here's the discipline. Because in the beginning, maybe it doesn't feel like things are going right for you. And actually you want to shift into a new life, right? You kind of feel like you want to live a new life, or you want a new experience. For that new experience to unfold and be your life, you have to disregard all appearances. You're not going to be someone who is influenced by the outer world, the outer people, places, things, the doubters, people who tell you you can't. No, nobody tells me I can't. I make a decision. Yes, I can. A disciplined mind. Have a disciplined mind. This is also something I intentionally created. I affirm that. So I'm giving you guys all my secrets, you guys. I'm someone who has a disciplined mind. Okay, I'm someone who's laser focused. I'm someone who gets what I want. I'm a master at creating my reality deliberately. I'm a master at choosing my destiny, because you understand you're already choosing your destiny. You're choosing it either consciously or unconsciously by whatever the collective of the world, the program that's happening in the world, or the conditioning that you've experienced. Break free of the conditioning, and you can have anything you want. You could be anyone you want. You could do anything you want. You can have any amount of money you want. You can have any experience you want. Oh my God. I have so many amazing, like juicy, delicious stories about just imagining something and then it feels like it happened out of the blue. Okay. So this is a game of life. Like, stop taking things personally. Stop getting all caught up in the scene or the scenario, the circumstance. Stop feeling like you are rejected, because no one can reject you. No one can reject you. You could choose that reality where you're not rejected. Okay. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for all the love. I appreciate all the hearts and all the love. I appreciate that you're here. My intention is to make an impact and for you to transform your life, for you to transform and live the life that you truly want to live, to have the prosperity, the abundance that you want to have the love that you desire. And you only have to claim it. Okay. But there is a key. The key is persistence. Persist no matter what. You're unshakable. That's another great affirmation. Download that into who you are. I am unshakable. Nobody tells me who I'm going to be or what I can and can't have. I decide. But you really have to have a disciplined mind for that, where you're not influenced by someone telling you the opposite or their opinion that reflects something, that you can't do it. Okay, hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions. I was going to say, guys, do you think revision legit changes the past? It does. It does change the past. There are people using revision to change a broken arm and heal it where it's healed. Changing even like the x-ray. Imagine that my son's teeth move perfectly so he doesn't have to have braces. Revision works. You're looking at revision through a linear timeline, but that linear timeline is part of the illusion of life. Yes, it exists. Yes, we need to make a book a flight and we have dates in our calendar. Yes, it exists. But do you understand that you supersede what is in this timeline of the conditions, like the 3D conditions that we're experiencing? You supersede that. The reason revision works, you could actually revise physical things to change by using revision, because the only thing that's existing is the present moment. The only thing, in the present moment, this is what I want to say. In the present moment, all things exist. That's more clear. In the present moment, everything exists. In the present moment, it's all simultaneously existing here and now. So you're just shifting to the reality where that exists. Even your memory is in the present moment. If you change your memory of the present moment, you change the past. You shift to a timeline where the past is different. There are several perspectives to look at revision. You could use revision in the present moment, revising that you're already married to manifest marriage. You revising, or I mean, essentially it's really imagining. It's okay. But you could revise what you saw in your bank account. Revise what you saw on your bank account. Revise what you heard and put it into test. Put it to the test. I mean, I know you're here, you believe it on some level, but when you put it to the test yourself and you experience the truth of this, you're like, wow, it's really mind blowing. It's actually incredible. This is really incredible. It's actually really exciting. It's incredible. It's exciting. It's fun. Okay, you're the operant power. You have the ability to shift into any reality you want. You have the ability to be any person you want. You're not a mold, like you're not molded as the old version of you anymore. You could be anyone you want to be. Just break free of that old mold. This is just an avatar, and you could decide to shift and change avatars. Hi, Jessie. Can I manifest that my SP stops liking and commenting other girls' photos on Instagram? Absolutely. Absolutely. Life is the story you're telling. See, the only thing you need to do is start telling a story that your SP doesn't even do that. Imagine telling your best friend, like, I love that my person doesn't do that stuff. And I love that my person's dedicated to me. I love that I'm such a priority. And I just know that my person, that's not the type of person I wanted. And that's the type of person I got. Right? Did I say that right? Like, you can use it. You could believe that you always thought this. You always thought this, that this is the type of person you are. You're the type of person that has a partner that's not even interested in liking anyone else. It's always coming from you. Okay, so there's a little aspect I would address within, okay? Why did that reality happen? It was always coming from you. The reality where your person likes something else, how does that make you feel? Because that was originally coming from you anyway. It wasn't outside of your power. That you unconsciously chose that reality. And that person showed up matching what was within you. Your SP shows up matching what's within you. Your SP showed up with the type of person that does like other girls' photos on Instagram. That's not a coincidence. That is matching you. So do you understand? If this is you and this is your person, this is you. I know it seems like that sounds wild, but it's true. Okay, because your reality is always reflecting you. You planted those seeds and your SP showed up to be the type of person that likes other girls' photos. Why? Because of who you're being. Were you being someone who felt insecure or jealous? Okay, so identify what you felt within, because they always reflected you. If you're a person living in the end where your person's dedicated to you, then this person will be dedicated to you, devoted to you, not that type of person that likes other girls' photos. Your person reflects you. So do you see that, like my hand illustration? This is you. People, places, and things are always reflecting what's within you, the beliefs that you were holding. the insecurities that you may have. All you have to do, that means to change this person, you don't tell them to change, you change. When you change, they must reflect your change. Do you see how this works in every circumstance? It doesn't matter even if it's your boss or a coworker or a client. They're always reflecting you. Thank you for all the love. I love all the hearts. I appreciate it, everyone. Thanks for everyone who's joined. I'm imagining success stories. Thanks for following Action Speak. Hello. Yeah. Oh, so here's something that that guys suggested to Jesse. Affirm my SP only has eyes for me, and maybe add some self-concept affirmation. Yeah. Remember, life's a story, so just start telling a different story. If you start telling a different story, like my SP only has eyes for me, and you start telling that story, then your SP must reflect that story. They're going to reflect what you're doing. Like what you're thinking and what you're being and what you're feeling. Your inner world creates your outer world. What you sow, you will reap. And you didn't know what you were sowing for all these years, right? Sometimes we're not even aware what we're sowing in one day because we're not consciously aware of ourselves. Hi, Fred. I've been manifesting for a bit over 2 years and I want to give up. Fred, because you're looking at the outer world wanting it to change. This is probably the reason why anyone who's not getting their manifestation is because you think that that outside world is going to change. But when you're looking and you're declaring it's been 2 years, now you're already focused on linear time. Here's what I want you to think about. You're not going to give up on anything because you're going to decide who you are. Fred, you just say who you are. I'm number one. I get what I want. It's what did you say? Is it an SP? I've been manifesting a bit. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's money or SP, claim you have it. I am telling you, you have to claim it. Even if you claimed it and then you got a letter in the mail saying, oh, you have all this debt, start to imagine you're receiving money. I know it goes against the natural ideas of what you experienced because you've been conditioned to think that the outer world brings everything to you, but that's not true. That's not the truth. Everything comes from within, from the universe, from God, from source, from infinite intelligence. You are one with the creator. You're one with the creator. The creator is within you. Your imagination is creating your reality. So why have you stopped imagining? Those are Neville Goddard's words. If imagination creates reality, why did you stop imagining you have your desire? Because even right here, you're telling me it's been 2 years. When it was 1 year, were you saying it's been 1 year and I still don't have it? You're no longer saying you have it. You claim to have it. You have to claim to have it regardless of the circumstance. That's how you overcome the circumstance. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you did, right? You claimed it and then you didn't see evidence. It was the opposite, or just didn't see evidence. And then you started wondering you started reflecting that there's no evidence. You started living in the end of no evidence because you were influenced by the outer world. This is why you want to have a disciplined mind. Start claiming who you are. Someone with a disciplined mind. Someone who gets everything you want. I don't care what the evidence out there shows you in the world. People don't get successful unless they have a disciplined mind, they have a focus, and they know that they're going to get what they want. Don't take no for an answer. Have brazen impudence. That means you do not take no for an answer. Okay, that's in your mind, in your imagination, in your heart, you're not taking no for an answer. You're seeing yourself with your vision. See the vision of you having your desire just by claiming it. So I don't want you to think you're giving up. Don't focus on the desire. Focus on the version of you who knows how to manifest that desire. You're a master at this. You're powerful. Here's affirmations. I'm someone who's really powerful. I'm someone who gets everything I want. I'm someone who doesn't stop. I'm someone who doesn't take no for an answer. I'm someone who the world just shifts and forms and gives me everything I want, or everything I want. Yeah. Anything I want is mine. I am a magnet. Think about a magnet. Take a magnet and watch the pull of a magnet. Now identify yourself as someone who's magnetic. Like magnetic pull for everything. You're not focusing on the desire. You don't have to focus on the desire. You can, by the way, you can. Okay. But just because you're talking about this timeline, most likely you're focusing on the outer world. Don't focus on the outer world. You bring your focus inward. Now, who are you? Someone who's magnetic. I don't even care if it's been 2 years. I've had clients meet with me. It's been years, months, or whatever, and they get a call from their specific person while I'm on the phone with them, or we do a Zoom call. While we're on a Zoom call, they're receiving a text or a call, and this happens so often because they're releasing the resistance. We're shifting into the new timeline together. Even right now, we are shifting into a new timeline together, the version of you who's a master. So I don't want you to think you're ever going to give up. You're focusing too much on this separation. Do you understand that you're one with everything? That desire is not even separate from you. So I intend that you have some downloads, understandings on your own time, and you're going to know exactly what to do. Hi, Cycle. Thank you for the love. Yasmin, trying to be in a state where I'm in a relationship with new SP. Okay, good. Congratulations. I find myself being on autopilot. Well, what does that mean, on autopilot? Okay, you want to be in a relationship with your specific person, just assume it. An assumption, even though it's false, if you persist in that assumption, it will turn into a fact. All you have to do is test it. Just test it. Don't take it personal. Your world is impersonally, it's reflecting you impersonally. Your world is impersonal, reflecting you. Math is impersonal. All the numbers exist. It's impersonal. Your reality is also impersonal. It's reflecting you and what you're saying. What you have to say it before you're going to see it. Okay, so what do you want to say? Something like, I'm already in the relationship. And then paint the picture. I like to paint the picture. What does that look like to you to be in a relationship? Do you spend a lot of time? Like, we're always spending time together? Just talk about it. Just paint that picture. I love, or I intend. I love that we're always spending time together. I know it's not true now. It's not true now, but if you want to change and shift your reality, you claim it until it becomes true. So just keep claiming it. Already in the relationship. SP is madly in love with me. SP can't get enough of me. SP just loves and adores me. We inspire each other to be the best version of one another. It's so good when we're together. We are just a meeting of the minds. We're just amazing. Like, I don't know. What do you want to say? You don't have to take what I'm saying. I'm only giving you an idea. What does the relationship look like to you? Script it out. And then just read it. And it's like you read that every day, several times a day. It must manifest. Lyra, how would you manifest having more energy? I'm always exhausted. Well, you're probably also, you have to have self-awareness, because we say things and that we say things that keep ourselves in the place we're at. Like, oh, I'm stuck. I feel stuck. And then we keep talking about it. And then we find friends show up and they're like, yeah, I kind of feel stuck too. And then we're like commiserating together about being stuck, or, oh my God, I worked all day and I'm so exhausted. And it just feels like the same old Groundhog Day every day. And then the next day it's like the same, because you're not making a change. You need to make a change. If you're doing the same thing, it's just going to create the same result. If you want to make a change, you have to change the way you're thinking. Make a new assumption. Make a new assumption. You can make an intention. Wake up, or as you go to sleep tonight, as you fall asleep, you claim, I am happy, healthy, vital, and strong. I have the ability to wake up and be happy tomorrow. I intend to feel like I'm filled with energy. That's how you're directing where you're going. With your words, with what you say, with the story you tell about yourself and your life. I intend to download energy. I want to be filled with energy. You might be inspired to go for a walk that gives you more energy. Things in your world will reflect you to give you energy. You might just kind of magically have it, or you might be inspired to do something that gives you more energy, or eat something. Someone might reflect you and say, hey, you should eat this or take this vitamin. It'll give you more energy. But remember, everything is your own coming from, everything is like made up. Everything in this world is made up. So it's not necessarily the vitamin that gives you energy. It's your belief in the vitamin that gives you energy, because that vitamin doesn't really have anything in it. It's only the meaning you give it. Okay, I'm not saying don't take your vitamins if you don't want. Okay, I mean, if you want to, go for it. But what I want you to just have a broader awareness of the things that you could change in your reality. Okay, it's everything. Everything. Okay, so my recommendation was, before you fall asleep, say an intention or affirmation around the idea of energy. What you focus on, you'll bring more. I intend to have more energy. I intend to wake up. Then you wake up and you set your intention for the day. Today, I'm going to have more energy. Maybe you'll do something each morning to help you set your day for more energy. But that's where you need to put your focus on. I have more energy. Here's things I also say to myself. Like, I always have enough energy. I always have more than enough time in the day to get everything I need done. What are you saying? Are you saying, oh my God, there's so much to do and not enough time? Because that's the reality you're creating. You could shift that. I always have enough energy. I always have more than enough time to get everything done. People will show up helping you where you need help. If you feel like you're exhausted because, I don't know, maybe you're a people pleaser and you're giving. So you're giving and you're depleting yourself. I'm not sure, right? But I'm just saying that could be another reason why we feel exhausted, because we're a people pleaser and we're giving and giving, but you have nothing to give and you're depleting yourself to give to others. Okay, so you want to fill up yourself within. Okay, if you want to learn how to fill up yourself within, join my VIP community. You will learn how to do that. How can I discipline my mind? Fred, just by claiming it. You just start to claim it. One other thing, here's a really powerful way to discipline your mind. Meditation. That's how I created a disciplined mind. Okay, so meditate in complete silence. Just do it it doesn't matter when you do it. Just set your timer for 15 minutes and see if you can quiet your mind for 15 minutes. You don't need to meditate all day. You don't have to meditate, but I'm telling you, this is how I created a disciplined mind, because I decided I was going to quiet my mind for 15 minutes. Realistically, you won't quiet your mind for that whole time. When you have a thought, you want to think of it like a cloud. It just moves away. Try to have no thought. You could focus on your breathing. So you're thinking, but you're not focused on all the problems of life, right? You're not focused on all of that out there. But if you focus on your breath, breathing in and breathing out, and do that for 15 minutes, you'll be disciplining your mind. Because you'll have thoughts, but then you have to let that thought go and come back to your focus on your breath. Or nothing. Can you focus on thinking nothing? Okay, that's a discipline. It's a practice. I practice that every day for 2 years. For you, it could be easier because all possibilities exist. Just start doing that now. And you start claiming, I have a disciplined mind. That's really the only thing you need to do, is claim who you are, because you'll just naturally become that person. D, your question's next. Why do you think it could take a year to manifest SP? It doesn't. It doesn't take a year. I have clients, I have success stories. People manifest their specific person to say, I love you, in 4 days. Someone else to manifest it in a week. Someone else to manifest contact today, in the same day. You can do it. There is no timeline. There's only the present moment. You maybe experienced that, so that's why you think that. Or you heard that, you read a comment, or you heard somebody else say it took them a year, but it doesn't have to be. You're in your own reality, and what's true for you is not the same as everybody else. But let me reread that. Why do you think it could be taking a year? I don't know if I read that properly, but so why would it take a year? Because you're focusing on the circumstance instead of living in the end. If you're living in the end, it means you have your desire, right? Living in the end means you're claiming you have your desire. Just claim it. I already have it. If you're saying I already have it, it's done. That's it. That's the only thing you need to say. That's the only thing you say. I already have it. It's already mine. I love that I have this. You're just like, we're already together. I'm already married. This is already done. Or we're already engaged. We're already in love. You claim that until it becomes true. And the reason it took a year, if it's been taking a year, is because you claimed it. And then the circumstance out here, maybe you got evidence and it was good and then it wasn't. They're always, this person, if this is your SP, they're always reflecting you. They might show up and then you're like, oh good, they're here. And then am I doing the right thing? And then now they're reflecting your doubts and worries where they're like back out of the picture. Why is it taking a year? Because you're looking at the world and you're saying that. This life is a story you're telling. It's very malleable. It's very flexible. You're no longer living in the end when you're claiming that. The end is you with your desire. I already have this. If you already have it, it's done. It must manifest. The world is impersonal. It's reflecting what you're saying and thinking. I mean, not just what you're saying and thinking, but your inner world, which is your imagination. So I would recommend to pay attention and be more aware of what you're thinking and assuming, because that's right there going to tell you what you're doing. You just have to have the awareness of what you're doing. Ava, hi. Is it Ava? If in the past I was never able to manifest something by a certain date, how can I not lose hope? Because no facts are final. Here's what I want you to look at. When you're manifesting by a certain date, and I've worked on manifesting by a specific date in my VIP group. Okay, we've done that. And if you don't manifest it by the specific date, you understand this is a skill. So okay, let's say the first time you're thinking, oh, I want to do this by a certain date. The date happened and you didn't get the manifestation. It didn't happen. You're like, it didn't happen. But then you're living in the end of it didn't happen. I'm not someone who can do this, kind of. Or like it didn't work, right? Those are your thoughts and your assumptions. But here's what you need to do instead. Okay, let's say it didn't happen by that date. But what you assume is, no, you're someone who manifests by a certain date, even if it didn't come by that date. Just keep affirming it. You're the one that has to keep claiming it and keep affirming it. You could even use revision. Imagine you did already manifest it by that date. Play around with it. This is a skill. It is a skill. You're already manifesting a lot of things by a certain date anyway. You may not even realize this, but you're manifesting so many things on a time crunch by a certain date. You're doing it all the time. Okay? Yes, you can do it, but you have to keep claiming you're someone that can do it. If you want, join my VIP group for a week, and I'll help direct you to the spaces about manifesting by a certain date. Neville Goddard has a whole chapter about manifesting by a specific date. I think it's in Your Faith is Your Fortune. Is that maybe chapter 15 or something like that. But I could help direct you to that. Join my group for a week, okay? And then stay. You may want to stay, or you choose, right? You get to choose what you want to do. But I could help at least direct you and guide you and give you hope, and look at the success stories of people that manifested their money by a specific date. Hey, yes, you can. Yes, you can. But you need to be surrounding yourself. If you're not doing it on your own, surround yourself with people who tell you, yes, you can. Okay? Because you don't want to lose the hope. You can. You can do this by a specific date. I manifest things in an instant. In the moment, in the present moment. I might hear someone telling me, no, it's not going to work. You can't have that. And I don't take no for an answer. I didn't tell the other person no. In my imagination, while they tell me no, I just start imagining they're telling me yes. It is a skill because you have to disregard what's happening out there and go to the end in your mind, because this feels so real, but it's not. This is the game of life, and it's very malleable. If you understand that, you're going to take things less personal. It's a really powerful manifester, a powerful, deliberate creator does not take things personally. We could just look like a scientist, right? This is like an experiment. You're manifesting on a certain date, just take it, or to learn how to manifest on a specific date, just take it like you're a scientist, or you're just using this as an experiment, and you keep testing it, and you keep testing it, and you keep trying it until it becomes true, because it will become true. You just can't give up. Hi, Sophie. I'm in the process of manifesting my first investment property. Any tips on living in the end? I love that I have a great investment that brings in passive income, and everything runs so smooth. Like, that's a story. Say that. That's your tip. Live in the end, claiming something like that. So you could also claim the people you work with. It's like it's like, when you look at the world, if you look at the best in people, you'll get the best from them, right? Look lovingly at everything and everyone, and you will create that. So like the people you work with, whether realtors, anyone with the bank, any investment people, you assume that you're working with the best of the best. The best of the best is on your side, has your back, working for you, going to work for you. Everything, and the people I'm not sure what kind of investment. If it's a rental building and there have to be renters in there, assume, I'm just creating a general idea. Everyone I work with, everything always works in my favor. The people I work with always do their best job. Like if there's going to be renters in there or whatever this investment is, it's like those are the people you wanted. The exact type of people you wanted are within that investment. Do you see? You could look at that bigger picture. Just paint a general picture about that. And that's what you tell yourself. It will become your truth. You could also just say something simple like, it's always easy. I have great investments and everything's easy. That's living in the end. That's simple. Simplify it. I like to simplify. I mean, I do like to paint the picture because I kind of want to see, what do I really want? That helps me get clear on my vision. So I get clear on my vision, and then I just take that vision and I simplify it. Ooh, that's all good. I love that. This is done. Here's someone for that affirmation about your energy. I'm someone who's healthy and vibrant. I have so much energy. You just claim that. Whatever we claim, if you hold firm to that affirmation, it will become your reality. And you don't know how it's going to happen, but it will happen. I'm telling you from personal experience, from my own personal experience. What more can I do? You don't need to do more. Okay. Sometimes we think, what am I missing? What more do I need to do? But why are you making that assumption? Are you thinking, what more do I need to do because I don't see it yet? Okay, I'm not saying you're doing this, but if you are, just kind of remind yourself, no, you're looking in the market, get excited about it. Shop around and get excited about it. Okay, because you'll be living in the end. Your imagination is what's creating your reality. There's nothing more you need to do. You're already in the end. Everything will unfold. If it takes 1 million people to do things for you to get your investment, that will all take place and that will all happen. Alessia, you said you're making a statement like a victim. I have nothing. You have to stop that. Are you a victim? You're not a victim. Step into your power, empowerment. Start claiming who you want to be. I am fulfilled. Claim that. I love my life. I intend to love my life. I intend to have beautiful, fulfilling work. Just start saying that. Things will just happen in your world to give you that to you. But you need to keep claiming it, because if you keep claiming I have nothing, everybody else has it, but I don't. That's such a victim mentality. I've been there. I know. Do you want to live that life anymore? Or are you ready to step up? And the only thing, like, this is easier. Do you get it? That this is easier than you could even imagine? I practice the law of least effort. I started this discussion all about I manifest things without taking any action. I just affirm it. That's all I did. I just affirm things. I affirm how I'm treated. With respect, with love. I affirm that I get anything I want. I do. I affirm that people love to go bend over backwards for me. That happens. I affirm that I'm a magnet for all my desires. All of these things I've been claiming. Did it happen? Okay, so let's go back to the very beginning when I claimed it. When I claimed it, did it happen in the beginning? Sometimes it didn't, because I wasn't really living in the end. I was a victim like you. No, I don't. It didn't work. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. Well, guess what? If you're doing, this is you and this is your reality, your life or your desire, right? It's kind of all of it. But let's just say this is a desire. And I'm like, yeah, life is good. I feel great. And then, things are happening and I have money and I have a love in my life. And then this is not showing me it's true. And the next thing you know, I'm reacting to this and I'm feeling back to a victim. I'm like, no, it's not working. It's not working. Back and forth. It's all coming from you. And you have a choice. And you can make a decision. You can make a choice and a decision to choose happy or to choose fulfillment, to choose to live a beautiful life. You could choose to fulfill yourself, give fulfillment to yourself, love yourself. Everything's a choice. Hi, Buns. Why do some things manifest faster, like fleeting thoughts? I know, right? But just start saying everything manifests. Everything I want manifests fast. All my desires manifest fast. Okay, this idea comes to your mind like, because you didn't get the desire, this one desire you want, you don't have yet. So you're like, how come I have fleeting thoughts and those desires just came in so fast, but I still don't have this one desire? Now I'm living in the end that I still don't have that desire. If you could recognize when you have that idea, God, that manifested so fast on my fleeting thought, then make a new assumption. And that desire I really want is going to manifest fast. It might not feel natural to say that. That's why you want to have repetition of your affirmations. Repeat your affirmations because you'll make them more familiar to you. It will feel more natural. It will feel more natural and more normal. In addition, your world will be reflecting what you're affirming and what you're focused on. Mommy, you love my lives. Thanks for being here. Thank you all the Tanzila. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the love. I almost have 10,000 hearts. I love that. Maybe we could get to 10,000. We need 200 more. Like, oh, look at that. Some love. Come on. This is not just love for me. This is love for all of us as a community, as a group. I'm here to help you understand you're the operant power. I want you to do what I did. Once I realized I was the one, I just told, who was the victim? You're not a victim anymore, but Alessia, you made a victim a comment like, that's like such a victim mentality. I was there. Believe me, I was there for like a whole year of just, I wasted my investment. It's okay. That's okay. Nothing's ever wasted, but you could change this now. You can change it now. Oh, look at that. All the love. Look, and now we're at 11,000. Thank you. So think about this love. You're hitting the hearts. It's sending love to each person here. Send love to each person here. Imagine the best for everyone. I'm telling you, even if I see a homeless person on the street, I use my imagination to imagine them walking in a great suit, like a three-piece suit with like a briefcase. So I'm using my imagination in a loving way because I'm imagining that person is no longer homeless. And guess what? When I drive on that corner the next day, that guy is gone. He's not there because everything's an illusion. If do you understand? You could use your imagination in a loving way. You don't have to feel sorry for someone. Imagine them in a greater place. This is good. This is good for all of life and all of humanity. Use your imagination in a loving way for everyone. Not just for, I mean, sure, we want to sort of selfishly get the things that we desire. And yes, you should. You get to have all you want. But why not test it out for all the other people out there? Walter, thank you. Magnet, love, crystal ball. It is literally like we have a crystal ball. Actually, yesterday I put a post in my VIP group and I said, it is kind of like we have a crystal ball. You really do have the crystal ball. For your reality, you have a crystal ball. And you're the one who is predicting your future because you're in charge of your destiny. You just didn't know it. Many of us didn't know it. Or many of you are waking up to understand and realize, like, you literally have a crystal ball. You get to choose your destiny. It's not outside of you if you want to be president, I don't care who you are, you could be president. If you want to do anything, you want to be a billionaire, you could be a billionaire. You want to be someone like Mother Teresa, you could do that. You could be the greatest humanitarian. Whatever it is you want, it's yours. Just keep claiming it. Okay, any desire that you have, you've been given that desire. The desire to have a family and to have love and a relationship, that desire is yours. It's meant for you. You want money, that desire's meant for you. You meant to come here and experience abundance. You're meant to be here and be prosperous. Angie, you said, are tarot readings a bad idea while manifesting? Not necessarily. Okay, here's what I want you to understand. But the tarot reader is only a reflection of your imagination. Okay, so if you get a tarot reading, you could just take it as value, or it's a reflection. You could use it as value to see where you're at, right? Use it as feedback or value to see what's reflected back at you, but don't take it for fact. Okay, don't take a tarot reading for a fact. If you're manifesting a specific person and the cards, which are random, are telling you, oh, you're not meant to be together, why would you believe that? You're the creator. Your beliefs are manifesting. Anya, hi, I'm in relations with SP. I'm trying not to react, but I see that my SP keeps following, other girls, even though I asked him not to. You can shift to a reality where he says, I honor and respect you, and I deleted that account. But you need to imagine that in order for that to happen. He's reflecting something within you that felt like some sort of doubt. If you want to change this reality, start affirming he did delete it. What did you say you wanted? He did stop following. Then affirm that. I love it. He stopped following. You see, he's reflecting some insecurity within you. Do you feel insecure or unsure, or maybe it's trust? So think about those ideas of what it really is. Is it trust? Then affirm. I trust my person. I trust him or her, right? I trust my person. My person already told me that they stopped following. This is a story. Life is a story. So start telling the story you want to experience. It's just a story. Life is all a play. All the world is a stage. And these are just players, characters in your play, in the play or the movie. This is a movie. You're the main character. Everything's reflecting your consciousness. Yes, that person has their own, let's see, that person is real. Your person is real. All of us, all the people in your world are real, but they also are one and connected with you. And they will be who they are based on who you're being. If you're sure about the relationship, if you're sure that he or she is loyal, they will be loyal. So just affirm things like that. I'm sure, I know, I am secure. I'm someone who's devoted to. I'm someone that my partner's loyal to. My partner respects when I make a request, my partner respects that. Like, just tell a story like that. But you have to keep telling that story, even though, let's say you said that, you're feeling good, but tonight you see, still following those girls. Why? No, don't take it personally. To demonstrate change in your reality, you have to stay in the end. Even though you see the opposite, even though you saw that makes you feel hurt, it's irrelevant. Live from the end and you'll get what you want. He is dedicated, loyal. He is respecting my wishes. I love that he respected my wishes to delete or stop following those other people. That's what you could just say in your head. Loop that in your head. I love that he respects that. Respects me and the way that I asked him to stop doing that. Okay. Do you understand there's not one way to do this? Oops, sorry, my chair. It's not one way or one affirmation. It's the story. So without talking to you personally, I don't know exactly. I'm just giving you ideas of how you can live in the end. And I want you to understand that your person is always reflecting you. So yes, he did do it because he loves and respects you. I mean, or just because you asked. Yeah, Blessed Mommy said, do you have to say out loud or to receive your manifestations? No. Most of the time, I just affirm in my mind. I rarely say them out loud. I mean, I'm saying them out loud with us in my group, but when I shifted my whole life, I was just saying them in my imagination. I was claiming it in my imagination. Some people might now, sometimes when I'm in the car, maybe I will. Okay. But you really just have to say it in your mind. What's the best way to go about manifesting someone back? Start saying they're already back with you. I love that we're already together. I love that we're so in love. I love that this all worked out. I love that we have a better relationship now. Okay, like I'm adding in some details, but you don't have to. I love that we have a better relationship now. You're living from the end of already being in a relationship that's better. Okay, because they're gone for a reason. That wasn't any coincidence. They're gone because they reflected you. In your reality, everything's reflecting you. Thank you for all the love. We're at 20,000 hearts. I love that. All the roses. Thank you, Perla. Michelle, thank you for the roses and the gifts. I appreciate that. I have revised things that happened right then and there, and they have come to pass. Okay, good. But when I say... But I say when I authority, and they have come to pass, but I say when I authority. So was there more? Where's there more? It seems hard. Oh, okay. But SP, I just don't know love. Yeah. It seems hard to do. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so you've revised things that happen right there and then. I want everybody to test this week or this weekend, right? Test it this weekend. I want you to revise something right in the moment. Thank you, Jen. I want you to revise something right in the moment, even if it's like whatever you could imagine, right? If someone's saying something to you that you didn't want to hear, imagine hearing it. If someone's saying, hey, I'm going to give you money, imagine they're saying more. Just try it, test it, like test the law. Okay. So, because look, I mean, even evidence here, more evidence. Okay. So something about with your, you don't know love, but SP, I just don't know love. It seems hard to do because that's the story you're telling. Start telling the story it's the same with SP. It only seems hard to do because you haven't familiarized yourself with it. You have to familiarize yourself with this new story by repeating it over and over and over. Just keep repeating the story. I'm so good at this. I'm good at manifesting love. I always get what I want. I always bring love into my life. I don't care if you haven't done that in the past. Start claiming it now because you'll become that person. I'm so good at love. I just naturally know what to do. You naturally know love is your natural state. I do know what to do. Start saying that. Again, it's not that natural, but you will create that it's natural. Okay. I love you guys. So much love. Thank you for everyone that's sharing this with others, getting the word out, reminding you you're the operant power. That's beautiful. Thank you, Jen. I do have to run, not really physically run. I've got to go. My kids are coming home from school. If you want to do the work on your own, use my self-concept course. It's a course designed from success. It's a blueprint of my client success stories, my personal success stories. You will have success. So that's the link's in my bio if you want to do the work on your own. Join my VIP group if you want to be part of a community, if you want to understand this on a deeper level and level up, manifest desire after desire, keep testing the law, become someone that manifests on a time crunch, become someone who's so powerful in your world that nothing can resist you. And I also do one-on-one coaching with Zoom. I love you all. Go to YouTube and follow me there, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. You could watch these replays, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.